Welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to talk to you about Halo Infinite, and I want to make it very, very clear before we get into anything, this is not my opinion on the gameplay itself. I've loaded up the campaign because I installed it to play it. I don't really care for it at the moment because of everything else going on with the game. However, I loaded it up and played a little bit just to record this footage. So I have 5 issues outside of the gameplay, and I feel they are all quite big issues, especially when it comes to a AAA game. I am fully aware of the game being review bombed on Metacritic. I have no idea as to why people are doing it. It just seems to be a trend when a game comes out and either one thing's wrong or one thing goes right. People just, oh, I'm going to review bomb this, and then the first person says it and everyone follows like little sheep. But my personal view, my opinion on why the game is bad, why I don't like it, as I said, nothing to do with the gameplay, the story, or anything like that. The first one, and this one has really, really frustrated me, and that is the fact that there is no co-op campaign, and there won't be until at least May 2022. So the people that are fans of Halo, the ones that are desperate to play the game, they're going to play it in single player, and then if they're interested in co-op, they're going to have to go back in around 6 months' time just to play it all over again, but have a different experience because they're friends with them. I remember years and years ago playing a co-op campaign in Halo Reach, so they have absolutely no excuse, especially after having an extra year of development, to not have a co-op campaign in the game. My biggest thought behind why they don't have a co-op campaign and why there are features like this missing is because they spent far too long building up the multiplayer in order to put the skin bundles and stuff in so they can make their money. I think they put way more resources into the multiplayer component of this game rather than the campaign, because they know the campaign is a one and done. You purchase it or you play it through Game Pass, and that is it. Multiplayer will go on for a long time, so they're sitting there making battle passes, skin bundles, all that stuff to bring in more money. As I said, this is opinion based, this is my opinion, and exactly what I'm thinking. Another feature that's missing from it is Forge, and I don't even know when they plan to release Forge. It was originally, the campaign comes 3 months later, with Forge coming 6 or 9 months after. However, I've not really heard much about Forge at all lately, and I know people don't really like Forge, but it's pretty much a fundamental feature. It's like a core feature of the game and the franchise. Next up, I saw this one on Twitter. There are no replayable missions. You cannot complete a mission and go back and play it. And I think that's really bad because there are collectible skulls in the game, and if you haven't seen a guide, you don't know exactly where they are, you're going to have to sit there and watch something in order to find their location or spend ages per mission looking for them, because you can't just complete the campaign, take the story in and get fully immersed into the story, and then go back and replay certain missions to get the skulls from them. However, it's going to be something they work on. So they're working on replayable missions, they're working on Forge, they're working on a co-op campaign. This stuff's not going to be easy to develop. And then another one, this one absolutely baffled me. Quick resume on consoles is causing issues with unlocks. So if you unlock a skin or something that you can carry over to multiplayer or whatever, if you close the game down, load something up, and then go back to Halo Infinite, like playing through quick resume, which is a feature on the next generation of consoles, that is causing issues with unlocking your items. It basically, the game just registers, oh no, this person doesn't have it, they've loaded up from quick resume. And I think that takes the piss. It's an Xbox feature, this is an Xbox first party game, and they can't even get like parts of the game right like that. And then just to wrap this one up, the thing that pisses me off the most about it, after all those issues, and I say issues, co-op campaign is a fundamental feature. Like, it's a feature that should be implemented into the game, especially having it in the previous Halo games. That would be like Far Cry 4 and 5 being co-op and then 6 not being co-op for 6 months later, like until 6 months later. I totally disagree. Like, I'm strongly against them keeping co-op campaign out of it. I don't care what their reasoning is, I don't care what their excuses are. It's totally unacceptable keeping a co-op campaign out of Halo Infinite when it's a feature fans have loved. But the thing that really pisses me off is, with those features and stuff missing, if you don't own Xbox Game Pass, they are still charging £55 for this game. They are charging, I believe it'll be $60 to play this game that just has a single player campaign. no replayable missions. Quick resume on your hard to get hold of console is busting your unlocks, is breaking them. If I remember correctly as well, I had someone reach out to me on Twitter and say their achievements aren't unlocking. There's just so much that's messed up with Halo Infinite, and they are still charging full price. People are still paying the money to play this game. If there is ever a time where I get fully into the campaign for Halo Infinite, it's not going to be until that co-op campaign comes in. I'll sit there, I'll play it with Pete, and I mean, at that point, it'll be uploaded on the second channel. I don't care about this game on my main channel besides pointing out that I have a problem with how they have released this game. This is completely unacceptable with all these features missing, these important things being broken, and they're still sitting there charging full price for it. What they should have done is released it in early access. I believe Xbox need to start doing more with that. They do game preview, so why can't they just do a proper early access? Halo Infinite goes in, it costs you £25, $30, whilst it's just got single player campaign, and then as soon as co-op's added, it goes up to its full price. Why should we pay the full amount of money for half a product? Why should we have to wait for all these features to be implemented when they don't have to wait for their paychecks? This is a load of bullshit, and it's really put me off this game as a whole. But what we're going to do is leave the video there. I've got my point across. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.